Welcome to the show. Welcome. If you are just tuning in, well, by golly, go ahead and drop where you're from. This is the fucking EWL Review Show. Starting here shortly, we got music for your ear holes, we got an artist interview, and we have Fraz's news coming at you shortly. Enjoy. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh my fuck! Holy shit, Fraz, we're live. We're fucking live!
Sorry, who are you, you strange mustache man? I don't know you.
I don't even know who I am. Where am I? What is this? What's happening?
An American guy. What the fuck's going on?
Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys, we fucking made it! Oh, we made it. We made it.
Just.
Ugh! I am happy to fucking be here with Mr. fucking Fraz tonight. I am the madman.
Cheers to you, sir.
Just a tad mad. Oh, cheers right back to you, bro. You know, I'm drinking a little bit like a fruity tooty tonight. You know, I'm having some.
You're drinking like a girl.
Some coffee with a little bit of rum chata.
Is that all?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just like a fairy's ass juice, and they just squeeze it right into the cup. Because that's what it kind of tastes like. It's nice, it's sweet, it's sugary, it's flavory. Rum chata, if you haven't had it, this is not an endorsement for rum chata, but you know, if you're too,
it has its place.
I mean, it'll get you there, or just do chemicals.
It does get you there. You're right.
Chemicals are better.
Well, you would put that over orange juice any day, wouldn't you? Unless you're fucked up on drugs. I mean, who knows?
That's true. So, Fraz, we had a question there in the chat. Is it YouTube links only?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
You can go to punkinthecorn.com.
Yeah.
And what I want you to do there is there's a chat right underneath the video where you could submit an MP3, YouTube link, Spotify, SoundCloud, feet pics, whatever you want to do. Fucking
anything
send it.
Pornographic works.
Yes, absolutely. Send it to that shit. So what this show is, what we do is we promote underground artists globally. All throughout the world, we review their tunes, but we don't screen the music. All this music is taken live. So we don't know what the fuck we're gonna get. We don't know what we're about to play. That's why it's every genre. Everybody gets a fucking chance. You know, we can't play everyone on the same show, but that doesn't mean if you don't come back, you're not gonna get played. All right? So this show, we have interviewed some mainstream bands in the past, but primarily focus on underground artists. Yes. Fraz, who's some of the people we interviewed in the past?
We've had Bill from Green Jello. We've had Steve Conte, who was one of the New York Dolls. We've had Spike Eggney, who was like the toy musician with Queen. We've had Rhino from Status Quo. We've had John Coughlin from Status Quo. We've had, oh God, who's the guy from, oh God, who was it now? There's so many, Tim. There's so many. I forgot. Is it Dave Elf? Is it, from Megadeth, wasn't it?
No, fucking Elfson. Yeah, Dave Elfson, founding member of fucking Megadeth, dude.
Yeah. We've had him. And Zutro as well. We've had him on.
Yep, we've had Exodus, the lead singer of Exodus. We've had his ass on. You know,
and
one thing.
But that's another story.
Dude, we've had so many fucking people on this show. What's interesting?
We have them on.
Why's that?
Because we're the fucking best show on the world.
We're fucking the most unique one. I'll tell you that. You're not gonna find a show like us on the net because one, we've been banned from multiple platforms, and two, I don't think anyone is screaming out their intrusive thoughts like psychopaths like we are. And I say that with full confidence and happiness in my heart. Yeah. We have the balls to yell out what needs to be yelled. And for me, for you, for the whole generation, one small voice, Andy, one small voice can change the entire opinion of a big-ass population and a huge population / generation of people. You really could.
I'll tell you something funny, like, when I told my parents I was doing this show, they go, "Oh, what's the show about then, Andy?" I said, "Well, we're the most vulgar show on Facebook." She goes, "Oh, that's nice, dear. It was really funny." That's nice.
Not too many. Yeah, not too many of my family watch this show. It's a little vulgar. Whatever. You can't fucking play it in fucking church, but you can just put some fucking earmuffs, bitch. Whatever. You know what? How about you guys enjoy this tune? I'm just going to go ahead and pick one that was actually just dropped. All right. Here's Mad Francis.
He's not as mad as me.
Dark Summer by the band Mad Francis. Enjoy, you fucking animals. Welcome to the show. Positivity over negativity. Start drinking, start smoking. Let's have some fucking fun.
Got you by the left hand. I bet you love it when they leave you alone. I bet you love
dude, fuck yes. Mad Francis coming in hot. Coming in hot. Ugh. Fraz, what do we think? 9 out of 10? 10 out of 10? Where are we at with this on a 10 out of 10 scale? I don't have a fucking brain cell right now. Hi, everybody. I'm Tim. Welcome!
Without the mustache.
Okay, so on a scale of 0 to 10. 10? That was out of 10 for you?
10!
Goddamn.
It's quite scary dropping the first one because you've got to bring it. And they bought it. I like that, Jim, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah, they definitely fucking brought it, dude. Jesus. I mean, holy shit, nipples! It's fucking Friday, dudes. We made it. We fucking made it. Can you believe it?
Just.
Holy shit, we made it.
Let's cheers to that because we always scrape through, don't we, to get to a Friday.
Absolutely cheers to that. Yeah. You know, if you've had a shit week, if you've had a shit day, you know, that's all right because coming here to the EWL Review Show, you will always find solace and happiness and positivity because me and Fraz, we just shit it out. It's you know, it's jizzing out of our ears right into your face holes. Positivity. Go punch a giraffe. Where am I? What is this?
You're in a giraffe suit.
I don't even know what we have next. Whoops, I didn't mean to click that fucking shit. That's what is this them?
You're teasing us, Tim. Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out who it is. I click shit and I can't. Oh, here we go. This is Bashful with their song called Song 2. Enjoy.
What's going on? I keep myself locked in from the outside. I put the Explorer to rest. The only thing wandering is my mind. When you need me, something is going on, something is going wrong, and you need that again. When you need me, something is going on, something is going wrong, and you need that again. If only I sleep and sleep and sleep without a dream, then I can die. But I'm left here scared to death of what that means and where the fuck I'll be. When you need me, something is going on, something is going wrong, and you need that again. When you need me, something is going on, something is going wrong, you need that again.
No, right by the end.
Something is going on, something is going wrong, you don't need that again. When you need me, something is going on, something is going wrong, you don't need that again. Need that again. Need that again. You don't need that again.
God damn, son. Ugh.
Oh, damn.
I said, God damn. Ah. Holy shit. All right, so let's break it down, man. Giving me early skate punk vibes. You know, go ahead and slap a nun and then buy her a drink type shit. You know, that tune it really makes me want to find the closest heavy object and just beat the shit out of myself with it. You know? Like, that is the type of shit. Oh, man, that's the type of shit you start a mosh pit in a nursing home to. Absolutely.
Can I ask you a personal question, Tim? You brought up a nun, didn't you?
I did.
Would you give her the reach around? Was it that good?
Absolutely.
Yay! Cheers.
Absolutely.
Fucking love the nun.
God. Nips to nuns. It's Friday, baby. All right? Cheers. Go ahead and lighten up and enjoy yourself as we just continue on with this badass fucking show. All these badass musicians, all you guys in the chat. We got Atlas Slip. We have Cully Cut Cold. We have Flyover Fury. We have a lot of fucking animals, dude. Yes. Yes.
Taylor Swift. I mean, she's in there too. I mean, fuck me.
T Swift, are you available? Are you here, T Swift? You know what? And how about if you're in the chat right now, share the fuck out of this stream. Share it to your page. Share it to your website. Share it to your LinkedIn account. Share it to your OnlyFans. Share it to Fraz's YouPorn account. Share it to everywhere you possibly can think of. Because the more shares, the more people we get in this fucking animal, in this fucking bitch, the more ears and eyes and whatever the fuck other orifice they're using to pleasure themselves to your music, they will listen. And there'll be a shitload. If we all work together, that's all we got to do, baby. You know, Fraz and Andy, I did the math of how many artists we have ran through this show and have helped. You want to throw a number out there towards me?
Fuck me, couple of hundreds? I don't know.
Keep going.
Oh, really? Oh, 500?
Since the show started.
Oh, since the
This is including your playlists and the show. This is promoting and helping artists, which is what we do, baby. I love this shit.
I'll go a bit higher than that. I'll go 3,000.
Pretty close, my friend. 3,600 artists.
So, everybody, you're welcome from Tim and I. It's what we do.
You know, I want to say thank you to them, too, Andy. They pleasure us every fucking Friday with their badass music. All these artists put so much time. You know this. You put so much time into this shit. You know, and when someone loves your song, what does that feel like, Fraz?
It's fucking awesome. And I love listening to all the playlists we do, listen to the music on the show. I love the music you find, I love the music I find. I listen to that underground stuff. I don't listen to mainstream because it's shit. I listen to the underground stuff because it's fucking there, isn't it? Fucking
A right it is, dude. You'll never, ever get the emotion or feeling that you get from an underground band with for mainstream. You won't. A mainstream band, they're veteran bands. They've done this shit. They've made it. They've already gone through it. You know, and I guess when you make it, you get used to it. And when you're an underground band, well, I guess you never do. And I love that shit. I'll stay underground forever, baby.
Way cooler.
Way fucking cooler. And here is probably another badass fucking tune. Thank you for dropping it. Here is FXRLY. Farley, maybe? I don't know. Do or Die. Enjoy. Interesting name. Let's see how they sound. FXRLY, aka Farley.
Fucking dynamite and dopamine. Rock band next to
fucking tune, baby. Tunage alert. Tunage alert. Beep, beep, beep. Wake the fuck up.
Let's just fucking hangers.
God damn it, dude. Every band, you know, if you're hiding in the rectum of society and you make noise into a microphone and you know what? You want to fucking be heard? Well, go ahead and drop your tune in that Punk in the Corn chat. And if you didn't get a chance to get played this show, by golly, follow our pages because we promote artists, we promote ourselves. We will, if you have a question and you need advice about something, we'll reach the fuck out. Because not only do I operate the EWL Review Show with Mr. Fraz, I also own Punk in the Corn LLC, which is a underground band booking company, underground band artwork, all custom, logos, all that shit, hand drawn, you know, and professional photography, professional sound, professional recording, all that shit we offer to the underground at prices that are fucking affordable. Even if we charge you at all. We don't charge anybody to play the music on this shit. This is just fun. This is an open door to every person who has the gall and the stomach to drop their shit in that chat, because we all know you worked your ass off for it. And Fraz, I'm interested to see who we are going to play next. Here we go. Here is ya boys, Atlas Slip. Yes, give it to me. Give it to me. I want it all. Letters of Severance. Check it out. Hell yeah, Atlas Slip, baby. Oh yes, oh yes. And I want to give you guys a little something, a little taste here. Coming up next is the Masters of Disaster, baby. This is the Disasters coming at you with their tune, User's Grave. And I'll tell you what, man. I will tell you what. This tune, it will live in your fucking head rent-free. So grab something hard and put your fucking head through it. Here's User's Grave by The Disasters. And we have an interview with the fucking frontman coming up next. Enjoy. Hell yes! All right. I think it's time. They could hear you guys now. Andy and Ryan, they could hear you.
What's up, people?
How are we doing?
They can't see you yet though, so they're just imagining like Ryan is the front man there. If you guys just heard him, you know, if it was tickling your ears enough, you probably imagine him as a 6'8" man who looks like a Thor god creature, like man. Yes, like a Nordic Viking. And you're right, that's exactly what he looks like. And Andy, that's the Fraz. All right, here we go. We're going to jump into this shit here. Here he is. Look at that animal. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to the show, bud. So, Mr. Ryan, I'm just going to rip it out. Where the fuck did the Disasters start? Because clearly you're a veteran punk band. You've been doing this shit for a while. So how did it come to be? Where did it come from?
Oh, well, our guitar player, Mikey, rhythm guitarist, Mike Vinovich, he and I have known each other since the late 80s. And he's played in several bands, and he has teched for bands. I had a grunge band that I sang for back in the, early 90s through the 90s into the 2000s, early 2000s.
Did grunge kill punk then?
Do what?
Then you formulated some fucking mastery, because you brought, like, it's called proto punk, right? That, you know, that's the genre that you kind of lean towards, I guess. But
I guess so.
You know, it hits me as just like straight up punk mixed with old school metal. I mean,
yeah, that's kind of, that's a good assessment, man. We're but
the 80s though. Wow.
Yeah. To answer your question, I guess I moved from Texas about 5 years ago, and we moved up to Missouri. And he's been in Illinois, and he hit me up. He's like, dude, I've always wanted to do, something. He goes, you're only 3 hours away now. And I was like, well, yeah, he goes, I've been jamming with these guys for like 5 years, but we can't get a vocalist that works. Just come up and play. Let's see what happens. And man, he set the hook and reeled me in. And the rest, I mean, we've been doing it for 3 years, I guess, 3.5, maybe.
Badass, man.
Yeah.
And the name, why the Disasters?
They were called Holiday Disaster, and I'm like, I'll be part of this project, but that name's a little bit on the lame side. We got to come up with something better.
Right.
We're out of 50 different ideas, and he's like, well, the guys will drop the Holiday. How about we just go with Disasters? Because some people already know us. I was like, man, okay, and that's just kind of where that laid.
And you just went for it. So if you could redo it all over again, what's a band name in your head that you wanted?
Oh, I don't know, man. We had
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. There's a smile. Yeah, he does.
God's Cock.
God's Cock? That's a good name. That's a good name. I was in a band called the Cluster Cocks, and that's just confusing.
Right.
Because we were, yeah, I don't want to get into that. We're talking about the Disasters and God's Cock right now. Absolutely. Yeah. Let's get back to that. So, Andy, Mr. Frez, go ahead and ask. I know you're tickling, man. He's a fan of yours, Ryan. Big time. He loves your music.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, no. So, how has the underground scene in Illinois shaped your aggressive sound and local community vibe?
All right, Elon. Jesus Christ. You want to blow me out of the water some more? Sorry about that. All right, I'm going to shut up. Ryan, answer the question. You're good.
Well, we don't really have a following in Peoria, because there's just not a lot of clubs. There's 2 or 3 to play at. It's a small, I was having this discussion with a friend a couple days ago. Back in the day, Dallas, you just played Dallas. I mean, we played Dallas. There was 10, 15 clubs. Nowadays, people don't really go out to live shows a whole lot unless it's like a super big band. It's hard to get a following. We played Peoria, we played Davenport, we played Moline, we played Chicago, we played St. Louis, we played Washington, we played all around, which makes it really hard to get like a local following. But we play Peoria every now and then. But it's it seems like with all the new technology, not to be a downer, but it's like kids just don't go to shows anymore unless it's, some big name band that they already know. It's hard to pull a crowd. It's hard.
Like where I'm from, it used to just, all the pubs used to be busy. It didn't matter who was playing, it was going to be packed, and you just had to perform and do your shit. Do you know what I mean? It's not like that at all. It really is.
Yeah. It's all the tribute bands today. Nothing against them. They're doing their thing, but it's like they'll pay big money. We got, if I can plug these, they're really cool cats, man. Decade of Decadence, they're a tribute band in Peoria, and they play to huge audiences. And they play all kinds of 80s hair metal, and they're really good.
Yeah.
And they get huge crowds. I keep trying to let them, man. I keep hitting them up, trying to get them to let us open, just to get in front of, 1,500, 2,000 people. But no soap yet.
It's their loss. It's their loss. Absolutely. Yeah.
Thing is, man, after COVID, I feel like shit just got fucking weird. Not only did it get weird with people and their anxiety, but it got weird with politics, all the bullshit. It was heated. COVID heated it up even more. Biden against Trump, Trump against whatever the fuck, it was heated. And then people chose sides really quick, and that just made it even worse. So then I feel like people, when they go out to a show, they're not fully comfortable going out anymore because they don't know if this person next to them is going to kick their ass because they're going to say something, out of pocket or whatever. But in all reality, they're just probably buzzed, and that's not them, But a lot of people aren't like that. And that's what I feel like happened, man. It just got really weird after that shit.
Yeah, we ran into some of that in Peoria. The disasters. We want to play our music. We're not about politics. Our music is not political. We just, we're there to play music and have fun and put on a show. And don't care what don't care what politics are, man. I really don't.
Exactly. It's separating the person from the music, man. If you could tell who's up there trying to be a fucking politician and who's not. You know, we have political songs. That's because I am punk to my core and I am anti-government in every single fucking way. And what's amazing is I actually served for them.
Right. Yeah.
In the army, which is wild. But after it's all said and done, you realize that, you're kind of alone. When you're out, man, it's like, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Have a good one, and then they kind of forget about you. So.
Right. Understood.
The disasters is fucking killer, dude. Sorry, I keep cutting you off. God damn, I need to shut up. Go ahead, Ryan.
We appreciate your service, man. I putting your life on the line for your country, there's nothing more heroic than that, man. Police officers and military, first responders, people, firemen, the disasters we stand for, we're proud of America, and we very much appreciate your service and the service of people that keep this country safe.
And don't get me wrong, man, I love this fucking country.
Right.
I love the people in it, and I really don't think that, that we're done for, that we're over with. I just think that people are confused and we're lost, and we just need to find our, not each other. We need to find ourselves again. Start there first, and then help the person next to you, right?
Right. We'll come back around. It'll be all right.
Absolutely, man. The nice things about things being broken is that they can be fixed.
Yep. Right.
Problems can be solved.
Can you see my shirt? Weirdo Dave made this for me.
Fucking Weirdo Dave.
So,
can you see that?
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Fucking A, dude. That guy can sell air to fish.
Yeah.
I swear. He every time I set up my booth next to Weirdo Dave, it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to sit here. I'll eat this, like, stuffed pizza and just watch him make as many sales as possible while I sit here.
Oh, he's a cool dude, man.
He's like car salesman on steroids. So, next question I have for you, kind sir. Growing up in a totally different scene when you were a kid, listening to, you said you lean more in the grunge and things like that.
Well, I was a punk from, man, I bought, and this is aging myself, I bought Nevermind the Bullocks in 78 when it came out. And that was the very beginning, the boot stomping and the hands clapping and the first guitar chord of Holiday in the Sun. Dude, I was done. I mean, that just grabbed me by the spine, and it still gives me chills every time I hear it. That's one of my favorite albums of all time.
It's a fucking killer album.
Yeah, that and it was weird when I got into that grunge band. They were like, "Oh, let's start with some covers. Let's do some Aerosmith." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't know it. How about a Ramones song? Oh, we don't know it. Oh, well, how about this Van Halen song? I don't know it. Well, how about the Pistols? No, don't know it." I'm like, well, yeah, we finally figured out what we could do, but
it takes some fucking experimenting and shit. Me and Dustin, I've done some very experimental things on stage without Dustin even knowing that I was going to do them, so that was fun.
Fun.
Just takes trial by error or trial by fire, one of the two. But growing up, so you said you're more on the okay, let's say you're a punk. What was it like going to a punk show when you were a kid? Was it accepting? And when I say kid, I'm not meaning like fucking 12 years old. I mean like when you're 18 to 20s, you know, going to a punk show at a house, at a venue. What was it like? What was the experience compared to today's shows?
Dude, back in the old days, there was the Twilight Room in Dallas, and that was really the only punk venue that I knew of in Dallas, in DFW area. And I went there a couple of times with this chick that I knew. I mean, there wasn't a lot to, you know, you went to Reunion Arena and you saw Tom Petty and you saw Phil Collins and you saw, you know, the Police and, you know, Queen. I got to see Queen with Freddie Mercury. That was badass.
Oh, fuck yeah.
A lot of great shows in the 80s and early 90s. Soundgarden and Nine Inch Nails. And that was, you know, it was hard to find underground stuff. I mean, except for the clubs were all, you know, they were all hard rock and grunge. There wasn't a whole lot of.
They just stayed with the main scene that was going on at the time.
You know, there were bands like Hagfish. They came out of Dallas, but they were in Deep Ellum. Hagfish, are you familiar with them?
That name sounds familiar, but I'm not fully familiar with their music.
Yeah,
no.
They got a great. They put out a few albums. They were really cool. High Speed. They got a great song called Minute Maid. Check that one out.
Wait, no, great. I do know that song. Because it's like that was on the Mudhoney playlist. I believe it's Mudhoney. That's the other grunge band I was listening to. Yeah, right. You know, you get on a certain kick when you listen to music, man. You know, I do listen to punk music constantly. But you know, there's a couple Fraz tunes that pop up, you know, every once in a while. It's great. Gotcha. But the Disasters, are you guys trying to bring that energy back when you play on the stage, or are you trying to create something completely new?
Well, you know, growing up in a time where you see Freddie Mercury and David Lee Roth and, you know, those iconic frontman bands, that's what I grew up with. That's always kind of what I wanted to do. And, you know, and there are a lot of, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of really kick-ass bands that don't really have a front man or everybody's playing guitar or whatever.
Right.
But to me, that loses a little bit of showmanship if your guitar players, you know, if your singer's playing guitar or playing bass.
It definitely does for us. You know, I feel it too, because we've played with full band, you know, and we played with just the two of us. Most of the time we play with the two of us. And right. You're very limited, dude. I agree. You really are. Yeah,
you can't move a lot. You got to be, I don't know. I like to put on a show. I like to just try to pass the energy from the band into the audience and try to get everybody get that emotional tie. You know, I think that's what, you know, music is feeling. You know, music is what feelings sound like. You know, that's
exactly, man. It's the words that you can't really get out in a normal conversation, so you get them out in a different way. Whether it's poetry, anger, whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
And one big thing I did notice, Fraz, before you ask your question, I noticed that you didn't just hide behind the stage or out in the smoke pit. You were actually walking around talking to people, talking to the other bands, and just and you weren't just promoting yourself. Even when you came up to me, you weren't even talking about your band. You were just, hey Tim, you know, you just introduced yourself and you're asking me everyday questions. And I thought that was fucking badass, because bands that hide behind, you know, whether it's anxiety, that social anxiety, or if it's, you know, if you're too nervous, I don't fucking know. But you got to get over that, because that's what's going to bring local shows and live music back, is artists connecting with the actual fans that are there, whether you know them or not, you know.
I think almost every show I ask the crowd, if you like us, you know, if you don't like us, it's cool. I know we're not everybody's cup of tea, but if you, you know, every single one that's here, come up and talk to us, man. Come up and make a connection. We would love to meet you. Would love to talk to you. And I've met some really cool people, man. You obviously, and then Dave from Flyover Fury, man. He's super cool.
Fuck yeah, man. We've worked a lot with Dave. Great band, Flyover Fury.
Right. And I mean, if you don't talk to people and make a connection, man, it's hard to, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to, you know, if it's not musically, just person to person, make a connection with people. And try to get them interested in music and try to get them to continue coming out and supporting live shows. I'm pretty big on that, man, because if you don't grow your audience, if you don't grow the scene, it's just, it's going to dwindle.
And it's rough, dude, because like you said, cover bands are taking over scene. Dealing with venue operators and venue owners is a bitch. A lot of bands, they'll book themselves, but when they go through us, what we do on our end, it's insanity. I mean, the shows that we find, you could play in a Taco Bell parking lot, or you could play at a 5-star fucking restaurant. I mean, right. It's so odd, the contracts that we do have and the people that we met along the way. But Dustin and I, we've been in the band for going on a little bit 5+ years. But, right. I've been on this earth a lot longer than that. And right. I've made a lot of friends, and I'm a very loud individual, which kind of gained even more friends or shooed some people away, but that's all right. But once the show hit, man, that was when it actually, that network opened up, and people were like, I own a venue. I love your show, man. Can those bands play here? That band here? And I'm happy to say that every LLC show this year has been either like the bands have been compensated for gas or whatever, or they've been paid for their performance in time, which is big to say for an underground company that we're, doing that. But me and Ruggles, we'll dip into our own pockets to pay a band, man. Yeah. Like, absolutely. You guys bust your ass on that stage. We all leave that stage sweating. Fucking A right, you're going to get paid. Goddamn.
Cool, dude. That's, I mean, even just gas money it's appreciated. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah. And I know what it feels like to be on that end. So that's the difference, between some corporate shit, and us. Go ahead, Fraz.
Yeah. So Brian, I was going to ask you about your live shows because they're fast, they're loud, and there's a lot of energy. How do you translate that into the studio? I mean, you do it well, to be fair to you, but how do you do it?
Man, I don't know. You just get up there and let the music kind of work its way through you. And I don't know, I hate to say like a conduit, but it's like playing in front of people. And a lot of people ask, well, how can you stand up there and sing? And I'm like, well, I got 5 dudes behind me. It's not me by myself. It's a group and it's a band, and we're a unit. And once the music starts, it's just kind of a conduit, and everything else kind of goes away. And it's very zen, and you're in that moment, and you just do what you do. I mean, none of it's choreographed. We're not a K-pop band. There's nothing choreographed. We just try to be loud and obnoxious and try to emote. Try to just push the energy and try to get everybody feeling it.
Yeah, it's good, but it does translate into the studio. I still think it's a tough thing to do. I think you underplanned it, but yeah, you do it so well.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome. I noticed that because I think some bands struggle with that. But you guys clearly don't. What comes across on the records comes across in your live show as well. So I think you do it perfectly. I just didn't know if there was a magic formula they could pass on to me, mate, to be honest with you.
No, I mean, we just do what we do, and we try to make the recording sound live. I was talking to a cat just the other day, a friend of mine, and he's like, man, it's this record sounds live. It sounds like it's just you set up a mic and you guys played. And I'm like, well, most of that is one or two takes. It's all very what you hear on the record is what you hear live. I mean, we don't pull any punches, and we don't go too crazy with extraneous stuff. We just play and do what we do. But we're very proud of our songs. We work hard on them, and I think they're fast, and some of them are kind of funny, and we just you got to laugh at yourself and have a sense of humor, and just I don't know, we're just doing what we do. That's just kind of how it comes out.
God damn, you're a calm individual. You know that? Your fucking music gives me a stroke, and you're over there sitting like a monk, like answering and with a voice that can wisp me off into a nice fairy tale land. Jesus Christ, how are you this calm and this reserved, yet on stage I want to punch myself in the fucking face when you're playing. Like what? Hello?
Once the guitars come, once the band starts, dude, I get a kickstart and you go, man. It's just adrenaline and
Cocaine. Yes.
No,
yes.
yeah. No.
Maybe a gajillion years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Which is kind of an interesting question for mine.
Time in the seat. It's like anything else that you're good at. It's time served. And that's how you get good at a craft. That's how you get good at auto mechanics. That's how you get good at playing guitar. That's how you get good at painting. It's time in the seat. And,
Does it ever get old?
Playing music? No. It's funny because our drummer, Lou, he loves playing live, but he hates recording. And I'm like, dude, recording is the epitome. It's what
That's
you get.
your footprint, man.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, dude, you could do 5 drum takes and mix them, and you can do anything you want when you record, And he's like, well, he's not about it. He likes to play live. And the cool thing about Lou is, dude, he never plays a song the same twice. I mean, what you hear on the record, you're not going to hear. He's a nut, man. Lou is one of a kind, and he's a super cool cat.
You're fucking wherever you recorded at, man, and whether it was a home studio or if you went to a professional studio, that shit is like straight up skate punk vibes. I mean, it's like, it's mean, it's filthy. You almost want to take a shower after fucking listening to some of these riffs. Like, holy shit.
Take that as a compliment.
Absolutely. So where do you record at?
Man, you gotta love today's technology. I hate it. I have a love-hate connection with today's tech because it hates me and I don't understand it very well. But we record in our rehearsal space, which is in our guitar player's basement. Mike Branson, he's the lead guitarist, and he's got a whole downstairs. That's where we rehearse, and then we obviously have to do some shenanigans, move amps and stuff for recording, but we record everything there. And then a big shout out to Charles England III. He was the Spiders was my grandpa back in the day, and he used to. Sorry.
No, you're good. It's probably a storm.
Yeah. So he used to do our live sound back in the old days. He has a studio still in. He's in, I think, Aravada. He's in Colorado.
Okay.
And so now we record everything at Mike's. He puts it on a chip. We mail the chip to Colorado. Charles gets it. He sticks it in his system. And so what you've got on Spotify, Bandcamp, iTunes, whatever you're listening to our music on, that's 2 different sessions, two different sets of recordings. And then we have a third one I was just telling you about a little while ago, the new 6 that are we're going to let go here before too long. We're trying
It's
to.
just going to hit probably just as hard as this other album, so that's fine.
We have a song called "Skate or Die" because I used to skate. I don't skate much anymore, but I'm going to send you. I'm going to PM you that one and let you hear it. It's filthy. You're going to love it.
Fuck yes, dude. I'm ready.
But yeah, then anyway, long story. I'll cut it short. Charles gets a hold of me. He emails me his mix once he's got it mixed. I listen to the songs. I guess I'm the producer. I tweak them, tell him, more guitar.
Mix it up a little bit. Yeah.
More guitars, make the vocal a little bit quieter, bring up the backing vocals, a little bit of echo. And then he does his magic, and then he sends them back to me. Like, that one's good. That one's good. Dude, the very last song he did on this last 6, he just sent it to me, and I'm like, dude, that's exactly perfect. That doesn't need to be. There's nothing that song needs. So I mean, he's really dialing in on our.
You guys are getting on the same wavelength.
Yeah. I mean, it's we're pretty simple. It's a lot of guitar. I like to blend the vocal in with the guitar, not have it super loud.
Right.
So that it's a nice stew of music, not like pop music where the vocals are stupid loud.
I agree with your bandmate. I fucking hate recording. I hate it. I'm a one-take Jake, man. If we don't get it done in that one fucking take, we're moving on. And it annoys the piss out of Dustin because he's our our music guru, man. He went to college for it, and we recorded at his place. And the guy's just a fucking Rain Man guy when it comes to fucking production and music. It's insane. So,
Right.
you know, he getting me to record a part is like, holy shit, man. It's like trying not to get herpes from like a Tijuana hooker, dude. It really is. It's impossible because he'll text me, Tim, did you record that part? I recorded like, you know, the whole album. Did you record that one line? The one line, just the one? And I'm like, yeah, no, man, I haven't gotten to it yet. I'm sorry. I haven't done it. Gotta go return some videotapes.
Gotcha.
You know, shit.
Hey,
You know,
it's getting dark in here. Can I turn the light on? Is that cool?
absolutely, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, Fraz, go ahead and ask your next question, and because ask your last two questions. Excuse me, it's a two-parter, Frazzy,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna ask my last question because it is a horrendous hurricane outside, and I guarantee it's like pretty bad over by you too.
It
So,
only comes over every Friday. Have you noticed this, Tim? Every Friday there's a fucking storm.
they try to cancel us. Fuck you, Mother Nature. All right,
Yeah, you don't know.
sniff my ass. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Ron, I have to ask you about your official website because, like, isn't it called IHateTheDisasters.com? Where
Yeah.
the fuck did that come about? That's brilliant. I just love it. How did that come about, man?
I was watching a movie and I saw. I'll just go ahead and spill it. I was watching that new Elvis movie, and Colonel Tom Parker had the button that I hate Elvis, and he says, I'm gonna get even people that don't like you to pay, you know, to buy your swag, your merch. And I was like, oh, dude, that's just what is better. What a better. I can't put it into words now.
Sales tool.
Yes. What a self-deprecating sort of, you know, just
Genius.
I thought it was hilarious, honestly.
Because you can get both sides. You can get your haters and your lovers there. You know.
Well, we're hoping most people dig us, but you know, yeah. And like
If
I said,
they don't have a fucking pulse or a brain cell in their head.
That's bad, man.
I got to show you this logo because I came out with that logo first. The I Hate the Disasters, and then we made some buttons. Can you see that?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Anyway, it's on. Yeah, I made that piece of art, and we put it on some buttons and some hats and some jerseys, and I think it's hilarious. And then our bass player Jake was the one that was getting the website put together, and he used that for the website name because the Disasters was already taken. So there are a couple of other disasters out there, but they're not in our genre, except for Roger.
My friend, there's only, and that is you.
Oh, well, thank you. We do what we can, man. We appreciate you guys so much. I'm just happy that you like what we do.
I remember when Tim first put me onto you guys, it's like, oh shit, you guys are the real deal, aren't you? It's like, you were kick ass. You know what I mean? So fair play to you, honestly.
Thank you, man. Thank you. We're tickled pink that, you know, you work on something, a piece of art, you work on some music, and you make it to your liking. And then if people like it, that's fabulous.
It's a bonus, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's to me, it's fantastic because I really love what we do. And
Yeah.
it's nice to hear some people going, oh yeah, we like that. I'm like, oh, well, cool. I'm not the only one.
No, you should be proud of what you're doing. I think everybody appreciates what you do. Yeah, it's cool. So my final question is, what is the most fucked up thing that's happened to you guys when you're playing live? You must have some crazy rock and roll story.
Oh man.
Too many, I know.
Yeah, you know, there's always, you know, you get the Spinal Tap. Guys our age, you know, we know the Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
The Disasters and the Puppet Show, or the Puppet Show with the Disasters. You know, you get stuff like that. You showing up places, and you know, you're playing to other bands sometimes, and then there's always technical difficulties. You're right in the middle of a song, and something, you know, decides to stop working.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's attitude, and sometimes there's, you know, bands that don't dig you or want you to. I don't know. There's plenty of variations, but you know, you just deal with it, and you get up and do what you do and have fun.
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
Fun, man. We have a good time. even if we're playing to nobody, if we're playing to a bartender, I'm still going to shoot the bubble gun and go crazy and spit beer and have a good time.
That's where it's at. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're playing to 1 or 100. You just give it all you got, haven't you? Really?
Oh yeah, 110, man. You put the pedal to the floor and till the last note, and then you downshift.
Absolutely.
One of my final questions would be, which is probably the most important question you're ever gonna be asked. You wear that kilt on stage. Do you free ball or do you wear underwear? What's the deal with that? What's the story underneath the kilt? What's going on?
Well, yeah, you got to be free. It's
free. There it is.
Yeah, I like to roll commando.
Yes.
We're playing in Chicago one time, and it was up on a stage that was like 4 foot up off the ground, and I'm like, well, maybe I ought to put something.
Here's my nutsack.
Yeah, and I was backstage, and I'm like, I couldn't do it. I'm like, this just feels wrong, so I yanked it off and did what I always do. I like to roll commando, man. That's just me.
Hey man, I get it. I've actually played naked before.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't know where I was, but it sounded pretty good.
Right.
Pretty good. Yeah, it was good. It was a good show.
Hard to hide your junk?
Some of it.
Oh. The tip was
the thing is, man, is you trip over your fucking guitar cord and you got to turn around to plug it back in, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So they may have seen the Maharishi, Eye of Wonder. Who knows? I don't know. Definitely know they saw 2 dangling walnuts. So my final question is, all this experience throughout the years with music, meeting new people, making new friendships, making enemies, all these different bumps in the road. What was one significant bump in the road, an issue, a problem that you had to overcome, whether it was addiction, suicide, family trauma, whatever it is? Someone could be watching the show right now and they could be going through the exact same thing that you went through, and they're looking for an answer and how to get out of that hole. So what would be your piece of advice to that struggling person out there listening now?
Man, that's a deep question, dude. Wow.
And before you answer, I have to say, don't choose a cop-out like be yourself.
Yeah,
be free.
Yeah.
Fuck a unicorn. No cop-out answers. Give me a real one.
Right. Well, I can tell you something that happened to us not too long ago. We had a manager, and the manager was getting us some decent gigs, and she was very, very nice young lady. And we somehow got into a discussion on politics, and she did not care for an opinion that did not match what she believed.
Right.
So she immediately, tendered her resignation. We were kind of blackballed in Peoria for a good while.
Really?
Yeah. But we just, all you can do in situations like that, tough situations, man, I can tell you from experience, you try to keep a happy mind, because even when the worst things happen to you, if you let them get to you and you just, really lose control, you're suffering double what you need to suffer. So, to me, I took it as this was supposed to happen. We'll just do fine without her, and we've done fine without her. And
you make lemonade.
Yeah, exactly. We just kept booking ourselves, and we would love to find somebody that would help us with that, because we just trying to book yourself it's just not, I'm a musician, I'm not a business person, but that kind of ended up, it worked out okay, because for a time it was awkward and we weren't wanted up there, and it's very political. I think St. Louis is that way to some degree too. It's very political, one-sided political, and if you're not part of that genre, you're not welcome.
Oh yeah.
But we book ourselves, and we book clubs in Peoria now, and we have bands that have different viewpoints on that. And it's like, dude, this is about music, man. This is not about politics. I don't care what you know, back in the day, it's like, oh man, I voted for this guy. I voted for that guy. I'm like, I don't give a shit, dude.
Yeah, who fucking cares? You know, the big thing that everyone was just against in the scene, every scene, I think, was skinheads. That was pretty much it. And then everyone else was welcome. It didn't care what fucking color, what political belief you had. You were welcome. You could sit on your front lawn and talk to your fucking neighbor without worrying about, you know, again, them freaking out or, you know, losing their shit. It sucks, but it's a thing that we can break, man. We really can.
Yeah. Well, and we get along now. I mean, I've seen our ex-manager several times talk occasionally. She was out at Dude Stock this year, you know, like, cheers, you know, I don't hold grudges, and I really don't care what your opinions are. I'm here to have a good time and to play music, and that's what.
But you didn't change up, though.
Do I?
You didn't change up. You didn't change like your opinion or your morality, because, and that's the real thing, man, is because if you try to change up to appease somebody, you're really just bringing yourself down lower. And
you know, and it's like music. If you can't write, and I'm quoting, I forget who it is, somebody in Led Zeppelin, but I don't remember which member. So you write music that you like. You do what you want to do. And then if other people like it, that's fantastic. But you can't write music to try to please other people, because you know, it doesn't work. You know, you got to write from the heart. You got to write about things, you know, you got to write what you want to write and do what you want to do. And that's the same with anything in life. You do what you want to do. And if other people dig it, if you're a painter, a sculptor, a welder, whatever, you do what you do and hope other people dig it. If they don't, you know, well, I really don't care.
I'm gonna turn your fucking earbuds up louder then, you know, or just go fuck off and go, you know, listen to your whatever. You know, it's, people get so caught up in AI, they get so caught up in, you know, whose political belief, like you said, shit still is happening like crazy in this scene. I've been called a Nazi so many goddamn times. I've what the fuck? What? I will bite your fucking nose off. But we don't have to get there. We don't have to go to that. But it is, and it's sad. But it's a competition across the board, and it shouldn't be. And that's why I love booking bands and doing what I do, man. Because those people that are political little fucks in Peoria, I've played in Peoria a little bit. Not, you know, we play there as a band, but venues, and I know exactly the venues that you're talking about. But that's what the difference between us and a normal individual is. We're fucking punks. We're delinquents. We are people that find a way to make a tin can sound like a fucking 20-inch JBL on stage. We figure it the fuck out. So I call the local sheriff's department, and I asked if we can play in this abandoned parking lot that's across the street from their fucking venue. And we brought our own sound equipment. We cranked it up loud as a motherfucker, you know, right when their tunes were playing, when they were doing their karaoke night. We took everybody out of their fucking bar. Everybody. And they were all over by us. We had donation buckets. We didn't charge anybody. We're having a blast. And this guy, he came out of this bar, the owner, he's like, fuck you, man. You know, he's flipping me off, just very childish. Yeah. And so I walked up, and keep in mind, I'm dressed like this, cut off sleeve. I don't look very nice. And I walked up to him, and I put out my hand to shake his hand, and then he fucking slapped it away. And then I took $300 and I gave it to him. Huh. I said this was for the business that we took. I was like, I know it's not going to cover everything, but I have to pay the bands. But here you go, man. I really appreciate you letting us play across the street from your place. And we've booked probably about 4 or 5 shows at his place now. Wow, that's genius, dude. I'd love to play in a parking lot. Fucking A, man. Hell yeah. I saw, I'm trying to remember what band it was. I said they hooked up, put a generator on a big flatbed truck, and I think it was Steve's in the band or somebody. They're in Illinois. I can't remember who it is now. Might have been. Queers are all over the fucking place out here. They, anyway, but that was a good band. Fun. But and like I said, they're not bad people, man. There's not bad people. There's just people that, the people that we had difficulty with they're not bad people. Everybody just has an opinion, and people need to understand that,
It's like
tolerance is out the goddamn window.
Yeah.
It's gone, you know. And if people just built up one bar of tolerance, you know, at the rate that they're masturbating at home, then the fucking community would be a lot better. But they don't. It's egotistical shit. You know, we could see how big our dicks are all day long. We really can. But the fact of the matter is if we're wasting all our time doing that, then life just is gonna it just passes you by, man. It's really fast. I mean, I know you've been in a lot of situations where you probably shouldn't have gotten out of, whether it was like, you know, dying or, you know, getting arrested, whatever the fuck it may be.
Yeah.
But like you said earlier, that happens for a reason. We get out of those situations for a reason. We make mistakes for a reason.
Yeah.
We just have to do our best not to repeat them. And fucking A, we are going to repeat them probably 10 times over. But
try to learn from them. Do the best.
exactly.
It's hard not to like that knee-jerk reaction, but we try to be better, try to do better, you know.
Yeah, just you try. For me, as long as I help one person a day, man, that's it. One person that needs it most, whether
Right.
it's a fucking homeless person, a person in clinic, whatever it is, as long as I can help one, I'm good.
Dude, and it can be, I've learned this along the way. It may just be opening the door for someone at a store. It may just be smiling at a cashier that looks like they're having a bad day. I'm down with that, man. You do any little thing you can to help people.
And you have no idea what's going on in their life, but
Right.
fucking A, you could have just made their whole fucking month
Right.
by just being kind.
Right.
And it's hard for people to do that nowadays, man. But it's nice to know that we got musicians like yourself, you know, Fraz and other people in the scene. Whether, you know, we're getting older or not, the music doesn't die, man. And even when we're in a fucking wheelchair, I'll roll my goddamn shit into the crowd, into the pit, man. Fucking A, let's go. Bring my oxygen tank. Let's go. You know, Medicare will pay for it, hopefully.
Boombox strapped to my wheelchair. It's cranked
Fucking
up.
yes, dude. Get some fucking rims. We're good to go.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
But oh my God, Ryan, thank you so much for coming on tonight, man. It's been an incredible interview. You know, where can we find all the Disasters, music, merch, and, you know, all this stuff? When's your next show, man? What can we expect?
Oh, wow. Our next show is, holy shit. It's on the website. IHateTheDisasters.com, all small letters. We have Facebook pages, The Disasters and The Disasters Street Team. Please check those out. Man, if you hadn't asked me, I probably could have been able to tell you. We got a skate park gig coming up. I think it's in September that's not in Mattoon. It's in Illinois somewhere. I can send you the info, but I don't remember off the top of my head. And we've got a couple other gigs. We got a Halloween gig going on. We got 4 or 5, 6 things happening, but I'm just silly and excited about the interview, and I've forgotten what the dates are.
That's all right, brother. That's all right.
But 2 things. Go with number 1, Shuck the System.
Fucking, I think that's what we're gonna go with.
And if you need a gnarly Peoria proto-punk band for that festival, man, you let me know, because we'd love to play.
Well, it's interesting you say that, because the next show that we're doing, we're opening up to the entire community.
Right.
We're going to provide the entire back line, and we'll provide all the sound, and each band, person, whatever, they got 20 minutes to get up on stage and show us what they got. What I want to do is shitloads of vendors, all these local people, you know, tattoo artists. I want to get it all going, and maybe 4 or 5 food trucks. But I want to do where the farmers market is there in Davenport. So where you played at Front Street, I don't want to use that stage. I want to use that entire parking lot that is behind that stage. That's what I want. I already talked to the owner of the stadium, and the actual city that operates the parking lot, and they're good to go. So I'm gonna open it up, and bands can come sign up. 20 minutes, and it's all live streamed, and people will text a phone number that it'll be on, you know, the live stream to vote. You know, this band should go to Punk in the Corn. You know, so because we're not going to do it just by crowd control. But it would be probably of you to bring fans and let people know and all that, and especially other bands too. But the winner gets a festival slot. They get a tour booking by the LLC, which is 4 to 6 shows, and it can go across multiple states. Just depends on gas, money, everything else like that. A professional band photo shoot, professional recording session, and then what is it? Oh yeah, free promotion on not only the EWL Review Show but on all of Fraz's playlists. And then you'll be playing with one of 3 international bands that are coming over next year that are going on tour. You'll play a show with each one of those bands.
Holy crap, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's a pretty big and 10 festival tickets too. You get that as well. So that's pretty dope. So and the festival is shaping up to be something fucking incredible. A lot more organized. A lot more, like I said, we made a lot of mistakes, but like you can fucking learn from them, and that's exactly what we're doing. And yeah, you shouldn't put a punk and corporate together. I should never have done it on commercial property, man. Holy shit. God bless those police officers and the shit that they had to put up with my ass there, because fucking A. But no, we're going to do it on private property, and it is going to be in a fucking cornfield.
Nice.
Yeah, we have the location. We got the soil tested. Good to go there. And it's right outside Iowa City.
Okay.
That's the location we're thinking. Iowa City is a booming music scene. You got things like Wildwood and Gabe's and multiple other places out there that are very well known for venues. And I think we can get a lot of fucking people to this place, but you cannot see it from the road.
Yeah.
You can't even see it from a quarter mile down the road. You'll be able to hear us.
Yeah.
But unless you know about it, then, you don't. I mean, I don't know. Unless you know about it, then you're not going to be there. And mainstream bands will never headline an LLC, a Punk in the Corn music festival ever again.
Right.
That's a rule I made right after Punk in the Corn music festival. And for a reason being is those guys have had their fucking time. They're being paid to be on that stage, whether it's for 5 minutes or an hour.
Yeah.
And it's time for our heroes to open up for us. And I think that's way better feeling and way better emotion than opening up for them, because I talked to a few, and the big question is, who's the last band that opened up for you?
Yeah.
And they can't even tell me the fucking name, dude. And I was like, see, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm paying you $5,000 already, so I can put you wherever the fuck I want in the lineup. Especially if you sign that dotted line. And I talked to their agent, or even sometimes the band member, just like that.
Yeah.
And you're real with them.
Yeah.
You don't beat around the fucking bush. This is how I talk.
Right.
So, and some of them love it. A lot of them hate it.
Yeah.
Because people like me don't really exist, and we're a threat. Because we're trying to take that spotlight and put it on somebody who matters.
Well, that's understandable. I can see both sides of that, because they've worked hard and they want to be where they want to be.
But God, it's fun.
It is. Hey, I appreciate that business acumen, man. That's a ballsy stance, and that it's very cool. It's a great idea.
It's ballsy because, like I said, there's always a way. There's always a way to do something. There's always a way to figure out a problem. There's always a solution. There is. A lot of people say, no, there's not. This is dead end. There's no fucking way we could do this. No fucking ain't right, man. You know how many situations I've gotten? I've been shot at, motherfucker. All right? I survived that shit. We can get out. We can move a stage somewhere. We could open up a fucking U-Haul and turn it into a stage. I will do anything, man. Yeah. And we do. And we've been put in those situations, and we handled them appropriately. And that's why I'm like, you know what, motherfucker, it's fine. If you don't want to help, we'll do it on our own. We did the festival with 4 guys, dude.
Yeah.
4 motherfuckers last year.
Yeah.
And that is incredible. And next year we're going to have upwards of 150 staff involved. It's going to be, it'll be a very good, very, very good, well-planned, and fun. But yeah, Brian, thank you so much for fucking hopping on tonight, dude. I take it up so much of your time. I could talk to you for fucking days, bro.
I'm cool with that. We can keep going. No, Fraz, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for listening, and thank you for all the kind words. And you too, Tim, man. Thank you so much.
I'll think a lot of you, man. You're a legend. So thank you for your time, and it's a pleasure to know you, sir.
My pleasure. Absolutely my pleasure.
Hell yeah. This is Ryan fucking Skeen from The Disasters, the front man. Thank you so much, kind sir. Have a great night, and we'll talk soon. And reach out, man. We'll get you another show.
Absolutely. I'm going to send you that Skate or Die song right now.
Fucking A, man. Send it over. We might have to just play that here on the radio.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. All right, man. Talk soon.
All right, man.
All right, peace. Ryan Skeen. Wow, what a fucking cool ass dude, man. I
Cool
love
guy.
musicians.
Can't fault him.
Yeah. Nobody's perfect, but he might be the closest. And like when I say calm, bro, what the fuck? Do you see what I mean? It's like Scarface just did a line and then, got fucked by a peace symbol. And not like the dude was zen.
I want a line. I want a line now.
That's all he was saying in his head. He's like, these fucking guys, man. These fucking, what the fuck? What is this show? What the hell is this shit? Well, check this tune out. It's pretty fun. And this one was sent to me a hot minute ago by the band The Subclass. Here is the tune Believe.
Chance today, we're gonna fight that fight, we're gonna earn the feeling. The weekend starts today, this Friday night, we're gonna seize the day. Let's go, let's win ourselves another, we'll be living with our pride, with our sisters and our brothers. Our deck is stacked, the seats are packed, we're winning for the city and we won't hold back. Express the feeling you let off fight today with a beating heart that you can never give away. Let's go, let's win ourselves another. We'll be living with our pride, with our sisters and our brothers. Our deck is stacked, the seats are packed. We're winning for the city and we won't hold back. Can you believe in a fight that's worth leading? Just win one for me, win one for me. Can you believe in a fight that's worth leading? Just win one for me, win one for me. Can you believe in a fight that's worth leading? Just win one for me, win one for me. Can you believe in a fight that's worth leading? Just win one for me, win one for me.
Yeah. Did that wake you the fuck up, baby? Hello. It's time to wake up, all right? It's time to wake up. Andy, do you have a question for somebody in the crowd listening right now?
Yeah, Tim, I've had a question for the last 3 shows, right? Who the fuck is Gary fucking Cooper? And I'm not going anywhere until I get the fucking answer. Who the
By
fuck-
God, let's fucking find out. Here is Gary Cooper's Guide to Modern Living. And like Fraz said, who the fuck is Gary fucking Cooper? fucking Gary Cooper, Fraz. Who is he?
Who the fuck is Gary Cooper? DSC, fucking tell us now.
I think my prostate has just been enlarged. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, I am uncomfortable. I am erect. Gary Cooper, come out of the darkness. That was dashing. Skull Club, baby. Oh, that did tickle the ears quite nicely. Did it not, Fraz?
It was amazing. But do you know what would be even more amazing? If I know who the fuck he is.
Who the fuck is Gary Cooper? Who is he? We need to get Dashing Skull Club on this show and talk about who the fuck Gary Cooper is.
Actually, I want to be with Gary Cooper.
Actually, yeah.
That'd be amazing. So let's get him on the show.
Well, they might have to rob a grave.
I know somebody that robbed a grave.
Coming up next is a brand new unreleased tune from KTO. Here's Grass Code, produced by DSC Labs. Find some blow, find some smoke. This is the EWL fucking review show. Yes! I love this song too. You guys are going to love it as well. I'm going to blast it in your ear holes. Enjoy.
Hey, Wolf.
KTO,
You want to go out
Turn
tonight?
Overdrive.
No. When do I ever want to go out? Are you going out? What? Where are you going? Where are you going? None of your business. Righto. Fun. I will.
This is the story of Ziggy and Neil. With Halo by their side, they be the queens of hell. Half a dozen kids, all recent fade. Caravans, lounge rooms, all full of beds. Johnny, 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 come on. Johnny, 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 Johnny.
Yes. Oh, that was a new delicious tune by the band Kathleen Turner Overdrive from Toowoomba, Australia. Toowoomba. But I will say that one, you could always tell when it's a DSC Labs produced tune. It's got that almost psychedelic feeling, like you just took some mushrooms and you're going to your happy place and you're just in this fucking feeling of ecstasy and you're just rocking and rolling it. And somehow he infected Kathleen Turner Overdrive, the punk nasty gurus of Australia. And I think it was a great mix. I think he did a fucking great job. She, fucking Lizzie did great on vocals. The whole band was fantastic.
The word for me is Toowoomba.
Toowoomba.
That's stuck in my head now.
Oh, yes. You know what's stuck in my head?
It's not a person's name, is it?
No. Oh. This one, actually, what's stuck in my head is Otter 841 by the band Fire Drill.
Yeah! Let's rock the fuck out.
Let's fucking rock! Yes!
I'll suit it up, time to take the plunge. Paddling out on your refund sponge. Visit up all the locals, cause you're sitting too far inside. Bombing in the water, you start to get tense. Something's up your sixth sense. Thought it was just a legend until your worlds collide. See that outlaw now, on the run. Live fast or young. I check your running and it up into the setting sun. I hate my one. Try and get another way, but it's too late. She got a sense of new time to regulate. Got to decide, will you fight or run? What will you choose? Paddling hard for the shore. Something from behind tugging at your cord. Wrong place at the wrong time, it's over now. You fucking lose. See that outlaw now, on the run. Live fast or young. I think you're running in and nothing to the setting sun. But it ain't no run. See that outlaw now, on the run. Live fast or young. I think you're running in and nothing to the setting sun. But it ain't no run. She's an outlaw now, she's on the run. Live fast or young. I take your money and it up into the setting sun. On the hit or run.
Medic! Holy shit, my heart rate is like fucking... Hello? I could hear my heartbeat. I could hear my hair growing. What did Fire Drill just fucking do to me, dude? What the fuck? That band is the most... it's skate punk, dude. That's Dead Kennedy style to me, man. That's straight up DK.
Guys, man, they're awesome.
Oh, they're badasses, dude. Scott, all of them over there. They're fucking killer, dude. Great guys. You know, that's how Face Kicker, you know, that's another band that I met through, I either met Fire Drill through them or I met Face Kicker through Fire Drill, but both badass fucking bands, dude. And I believe they're actually dropping some new shit here soon, aren't they?
I believe they are. I absolutely fucking believe they are. So I'm looking forward to that special day.
Oh, hell yeah, we do. Oh, killer tune, man. Otter 841, DK style, not fucking around. Oh, I love this goddamn community. I love it. So, Fraz chose a final tune for us to end this show with. And I will play that. I will play that tune.
Tim,
It's touching.
I would like to know the background and how did you Who's this next song about, and why is it?
This next song is about a certain family member who, well, he partied a little too much. A little too much, and this song is about him and his partying and his rambunctiousness. I don't know what the fuck I'm even saying right now. But what I wanted to tell everybody is, so what we are going to start doing is offering up some different type of interviews. What I had in mind was dropping a Zoom link that's a public link. You click that link and it brings you on screen right in front of me and Fraz. That means you could be interviewed in real time and ask a question to a mainstream band, an underground band, whatever fucking guest we have on. I'm going to try to open that door. If I could figure it out, I will. And I will open that door. I'm going to fucking SEAL Team 6 drop kick that motherfucker in. Because I want to talk to all you animals in the chat face to face. Yeah. I want to smell you through the camera. I want to get weird. No, but that's... What was that, Fraz?
But Tim, they're going to have to be prepared because we're going to ask them something fucked up.
Absolutely. If you're coming on the hot seat, you best believe your ass will be on fire.
Hot seat.
Yeah, Ryan was not expecting that question at the end. That's what I love about... No, that's what I love about this shit, man. I got ADHD. I'm fucking all over the place. And sometimes it's entertaining to watch.
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
So, without further ado, you guys, this will be the song Tweaker Bill, but me and Fraz, we just love you. We love you so much, and we couldn't do this show without all of you and your support, man. It means the world. If you have anything that you want to throw our way to get on a playlist, to get on the show, just hit us up. We'll get to you, man. We get a lot of people that send us stuff, but that doesn't mean we always go through it because we do a lot of live submissions because that's just fucking fun. And it gives everyone a chance. And, you could always subscribe to the show, and subscribers do get priority play. It's $2.99 a month. It helps me and Fraz out. And really all it does is it helps us boost the videos and pay for the bullshit meta subscription that they all force us to pay for. To even get anywhere. Yes. But we always boost everybody no matter if we had 0 subscribers or, 1 million. We're always going to boost the video so that it can get more views and more ears to your music because you guys fucking rule. But thank y'all so much for popping in. We love you. Have a safe fucking weekend. And, don't ever change up. Positivity's key. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, man. I really don't. Fraz, this is Tweaker Bill. And to all of you listening right now, if you're still around, keep on rocking in the fucking free world, baby. Happy Friday. Go have some fun. Here's Tweaker Bill by Even Without Life. Enjoy.
Crank it up.
Tweaker Bill, he does drugs, he does bills. Tweaker Bill, he's down at the motel. Tweaker Bill, he does drugs, he does bills. He's Tweaker Bill. Tweaker Bill. Tweaker Bill. Tweaker Bill. Can I get a dime? Can I get a pop? Can I get some of that blue crystal stuff? Bill is my good friend, baby, come on. Come on. Wow, wow. Tweaker Bill,